A very warm welcome to a humble Highland home. I've taken some time off recently to detox from various media sources and focus on other projects and getting our own household systems in order in preparation for the uncertain times ahead. Now, the rising costs of living do not surprise me. It's just really highlighted that my gut feelings have been correct and have been leading me down the more simple, sustainable and cost-effective lifestyle. And I've been working at this for many years. Now, this lifestyle is a choice, and it's a choice that's open to a lot of people in a lot of different situations. It's a change of mindset from scarcity to appreciation of the things that you already have, and they're not always material possessions. It allows us to live for today, but it also empowers us for what the future may hold. It gives us the skills and knowledges which can have very little to do with money, and spending less can give you a lot of other options. Even in the winter months, we continue to build upon our resilience, one step at a time. It makes a difference with every stage of the garden development, with the compost and mulch that I feed the soil with. It makes a difference with every seed I plant and vegetable that I grow. It makes a difference with every shrub, flower and tree that I plant. And for the heat that we gain for chopping and storing our own logs for the years ahead. A lot of money can be saved by making, maintaining and mending things. It helps to be a bit inventive too. It may be helpful for you to familiarise yourself with plants that are growing in the wild that could be of benefit to you and to your productive house, but always make sure that you are clear on your plant ID before picking anything. I'm making a very simple and natural laundry liquid from the ivy leaves. I will leave the recipe in the description below. However, I generally just judge it by eye rather than by measurement, but you do what works for you. You might want to wear gloves if you've got sensitive skin on your hands. So either rip up or crush the leaves into a pan, add some water, bring it to the boil, let it simmer for a bit, and allow it to cool. And then strain using a sieve or a cheesecloth into the jug, and it's ready to be bottled. English ivy is one of the wild plants that contain a substance called saponin. I think that's how you pronounce it. But that's what's responsible for making the bubbles. And it helps to lift all the dirt and the grime out of your clothes as part of the washing process. Because this is a natural product, I would keep this in the fridge for around about a week. However, I have used it longer than that before without any problems. And from experience, I would only use this on a washing load that was lightly soiled or on dark colours. I found that it doesn't quite work on whites, for me anyway. You may have noticed that I also added some white vinegar. This is what I use instead of softener, and you can also add some essential oils if you want your washing to smell nice. And as always, we don't like to waste anything, so the leftover ivy leaves will go into the compost. One of our favourite sayings is there's always time for tea, and that is so true in our household. Everything stops for tea. Now, I like to grow, forage and preserve our own herbal and wild teas, and it's a really good feeling when I can restock the cupboards with produce that I have stored from the previous season. This not only saves us money, but it's also a lot better for us. Food security is essential to feeling resilient in uncertain times. By just having a few extra items in the pantry for those unexpected times can give you the feeling of empowerment for the times that you might not be able to leave the house for various reasons, or if you do fall upon hard times, you've always got a backup. Now I'm in the process of making some red lentil and smoked gammon soup. The cooker was on anyway, so I thought I would make the most of the heat on the hot ring. We have got different dietary requirements in our household, so I like to plan ahead and make sure that there's always something on hand in the freezer just ready to go. These are our kind of ready meals. We save money, we save time, and they're a lot better for us. Now, this is a very simple recipe. I will leave the information below. However, on this occasion, I didn't actually stick to the measurements. And given that I don't eat meat, Adam has come in to do the taste test. So these are just a few ways that we continue to build upon our resilience just on an average day here at the Croft. However, with everything that is going on in the world just now, it can seem overwhelming and some people just don't know where to start. But by taking a different approach and developing a different mindset, you can work towards what resilience looks like to you. And I would encourage you to learn to thrive and not just survive in your own season of life. So thank you all for joining me here today. If you enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up and press subscribe to see future video releases. But meanwhile, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next video.